Hello, hello, good morning. Welcome to another ES Futures trading stream. Today is Tuesday, May 14th. It is 9:14 a.m. Eastern Time in the US. Another rainy day here in Atlanta. Okay, we just had a PPI. Okay, judging for this sell-off that we have, this sell-off that we have here, seems like it was a good number. But the market is in this situation. It was very interesting day yesterday. Okay, very inventory, short inventories. You can see a day that was selling, right? Selling day. But this short inventory is held by weak hands. That's one thing. Another observation from this day is there was the selling that was coming at one moment point. There was significant, stronger selling. I have noticed some stronger selling yesterday, but it did not have follow up. Right? It was more like, I would say, maybe hedging. I don't know. That's the second thing. The third thing is we have really perfect balance here today. I mean yesterday. Well, you have these 2 days. Let's remove this. Let's remove this. See, we have a perfect balance here. 2 days balance. Nice. One tick from the top, one tick from the low. Perfect balance here. Right? There's nothing here that can say otherwise. Nasdaq has something interesting too. All right. What we have in Nasdaq is an inside day. We have an inside day in Nasdaq. There's a breakout. We have a breakout of this 4-day range. Breakout, and then an inside day. Right. Yesterday, the market came back a second time inside this range. And notice where it was bought yesterday. You know, I have marked this as a trend line. And what is that? Also, the same thing. I have another trend line here, right? Which is also the closing of these two distributions. And let's check something here. Let's put it overnight. What we have here, voila, right? Oh, very mechanical buying here, very mechanical selling. The potential here, I had some some short-term buys to the downside, but this market can go anywhere, could have gone anywhere. It just depended on the number. Let's check what the number was. Core PPI 2.4, forecast 2.3. So was was a little bit better. Was better actually. All right. And the potential of sequential, if that number was on the opposite side, it would be a good one, would be a bad one. Okay, this market could have a rally and be up here, right? So it's very hard to do something in this kind of environments. Now, from the overnight, now we have a spike. And what is happening now? What is happening now? We have a spike here. Check this out. This is very interesting. Now, what's going on right now? You know? the base of this profile, very narrow profile, and just 10 minutes before the opening, the market is close to open above the spike. Oh boy, I have something on my eye. Gosh, what the heck? All right. Now, I have 10 minutes. Before doing anything else, I want to show you something else. Now the risk, why it's very hard to do anything here in this kind of environment, right? This is the ES. These are the options here. Are these options? Yeah. I have some puts here, for example. Just want to show you something. 52.15 puts are 52.65. Okay. Where is 52.15? This one. The closing of this distribution, and 65 is this high up here. Right? Just take a look where it was, where they were. Before the number, it was, let's round it up to 4 points. How much higher it went? It went from 4 to 6, right? From 4 to 6. This huge movement, okay, just had 2 points rewards. Can you imagine? 2 points rewards. You are risking 4 points. I got only 2 points. 2 points there. Trading with futures is extremely risky. Just imagine if you are long here, how far this is 20 points against you. Just in one instant, in a couple of seconds, you got this much of market, against you if you have something. Now let's check the calls. How much these calls were. Before the news, there were 7.6. After the news, 2 points. Well, this one, there was 7. Went all the way down to 2 points. So 5 points are lose or losses, and right now are 4. So maybe that's how much, 3-4 points, for example, right? I am showing this just to highlight, the risk of trading this kind of movements, this kind of news or this kind of events, and the little reward that you have here. You're risking really high, especially if you trade straight futures. If you trade futures, the risk is very high, right? Against the potential reward, that's very, very little. Very little. You are risking too much for a small reward. Now, look at this bond market, and the reason why I had a short bias is because I saw this chart. This market the bond market is still inside this range, this big range from, I guess, 2 Fridays ago. It's still trading there, but notice the buying that this market has in now. This is now. This overnight. I didn't see this overnight here. We have this from yesterday, this from Friday or Sunday, something like that, right? Very, very questionable, right? Very short term. And this is the story. Just look at this, man. Look at these lows here. Look at these ones. This one here. This one here. This one here. I don't want to keep looking behind. This is history now. Very uncertain. Now, where this market is at right now. it went, it took, it took the low of the range. It went even 3 days. It took the low, this low out, and now, as we speak, it may even open kind of like right at yesterday's high, right up here. And this is even higher. This is the 10. Right? It's going to open right up here. Right up here. This looks like a short covering, but this is having a wide range here. You have like 12 something days here. Right? This is support now. We're building another step. You know, this looks like a stale step, right? It's starting to look like a stale step. The next time the market comes back through this area, it's not going to be as fast as, for example, if the market doesn't have from areas like this one, for example. This is, you know, or this area here, right? Now this now is resistance. This now is resistance. Now let's check. I am zooming out one bit at a time. Now, this is the daily charts of the indices, ES, Nasdaq, Dow, Russell. Notice what the Dow did, for example. It tried to close. It didn't have acceptance inside. It did just kind of like close half of this gap, and then it was rejected. But the thing here is it did not form an outside bar. It had a chance to be an outside bar, but the market closed inside previous day. It's not an outside bar. An outside bar would have been weaker side. Now, notice what's happening here. Where this market this is Nasdaq. Where is market being bought? The 50s as well here. Now, but we have a range. Week high, week low, week high here. Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 highs here in the daily time frame. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 highs, cluster of 5 highs here. Now let's take a look. Let's zoom out a little bit more here. What do we have? This is the ES. You know, we have one time frame lower in the monthly time frame. We have an inside bar so far. Okay, so far this, you know, in the bigger time frame, we have a trend to the downside. Okay, so far the market is forming an inside bar, inside, and also a range, 3-month range, but trending lower. We have a gap. This is very peculiar because I don't see gaps in the weekly time frame that often, but we have a gap here. Notice that there is no excess here. High at the highs. We don't have excess at the all-time highs as well. This is the trend line that I was speaking. The one that I have here, market that coincides with closing of the distributions. This is the trend line I was talking about. This break was bought right from that. I hope you have seen that yesterday. I hope by knowing this, knowing what kind of trading we are having, it would have prevented you, to going short in this area. Now, 5-week highs, weekly highs, also 1, 2, 3, a cluster of 3 weeks, weekly highs here, which are labeled here. You got this one and this one. This is to this week, a very weekly high here, daily highs as well. Very questionable. The upper side is very questionable as well. Very mechanical selling, very mechanical buying here. The trading that is dominating these sessions, very short term trade here. Okay, this can go anywhere. The direction that this market may have it can go either to the upside or to the downside. Looking at this, we may see something that also I was thinking yesterday. Maybe there is a potential here for a sequential trade. Right? A sequential trade is when we have weak highs and lows, and the market feels take one, and the trade is the opposite side. Nasdaq looks even worse, you know. You have 1, 2, 3 very close together. Same thing, buying from this trend line, buying from the 50s, weekly highs here. But the difference is Nasdaq has excess. The excess that we have in Nasdaq is better than the one that we have in the ES. Really quick, the Dow, extremely weakness in the lower side. Okay, up, down here. But it seems right now, it is very elongated. It's forming. I got a friend who used to call this the formation. This is this is the middle finger pattern that is forming, no, because it can just break here and resemble a middle finger. All right, market's open. We have a spike to the downside that has been rejected. Okay, it's being rejected, but the market is opening right at the center. Just look at this, right at the center of this trend range. When that happens, the odds chop and rotation are increased. What are you looking? Are you looking to the downside because of this break here? Now, these lows, this is exponentially weak low here. We have 5 wide low here. 2 from this day, plus this one, and this break. I don't consider these lows are fixed unless it's traded on during the overnight. I mean, during regular trading hours. Come on, really slow opening now we have here. Really slow. What the heck is this mark here? I don't know why I put this here. This is short-term, this is rejection on lower price. Market is rejecting lower prices here by doing this. Now, look at the volume we have here. This is, gosh, this is, oh my God. How much, let me check, what's the bigs here? Do we have higher bigs now? Bigs 1374. Not that much really. Very slow opening here. I think there's a lot of hedging that's going on here. The hedging now could be to the opposite side than yesterday. There was some selling yesterday. Some selling. When the market attempted to rally yesterday, I cannot say every single rally, but there was a couple of rallies that were met with really good selling there. Now the big number is tomorrow. The hedging can be in the opposite side now. Of course, this is just pure speculation, right? This is just me. You need to do your own research as well. You need to do your own homework, or you need to build your own opinion as well. Yep. Hey, yeah, how are you, brother? Well, yeah. Okay. Really slow. For can you see the emotions here? How emotional this, traders can become when they see this kind of reaction. It changed, right? It changed the mindset. Okay, this is to the downside. The market is going lower. Let's sell. Just imagine the amount of shorts that can be here, trapped now. Hoping. There's no change. Yesterday we don't have change. The saddle. Look how where the saddle was Friday. Where the market settled yesterday. It's right there. No change. Where the market is opening now. buying coming from Cedo. No, it is, it can be frustrating here watching this kind of markets, and witnessing these movements and not being able, right? Okay, not being able to do this, to do anything here in these kind of markets. This was a good positioning for something here. It did not close the distribution. When I noticed, oh, okay, the market didn't close the distribution. The market was already up here. Right? It happens. It just happens so fast, man. It happens so fast. Don't feel bad if you cannot trade, because I don't think anybody can trade this without taking too much risk. We just talk about how risky these kind of markets are. How much we risk, and for a little reward, really little reward here. The risk has really very high. Short term, market is showing some strength, because market has opened above the spike. Now I still have a long. I have changed. Right? I have some bias to the downside yesterday when I did my homework, and now I am the opposite. Just as yesterday. Yesterday I had a bias to the upside when the market was up here, but it changed right away. Now I still have some bias to the upside, but that I'm not saying that. I am not saying that to acknowledge that I am going to be long. No, I am saying that to speak my mind, to acknowledge that I had a bias, all right? And that bias is something that I do not want to have, okay? Because my goal is to be as neutral as possible. This market can be way down here and I want to be neutral, or it can be way up here and still my goal is to be neutral. Because when I have a bias, that blinds me, that puts something, that blocks my brain. It don't allow me to see what is going on, because I am more focused in what I wanted to happen. All right. Market generating information, no excess at the highs, no excess at the lows. If any, what this movement does is remove some of the weak bias from these days, from yesterday or from this day. Checking this, for example, this area of volume was let's check this again, okay? Notice where this low was bought. You have held right there, exactly to the point. This is not good, right? Now, this is short covering. The next day we have a weak day, weak rally, weak movement. Value is higher, everything is looking good to the upside, but the weakness of the structure is notable here. Next thing, it didn't touch this area. And I see, to be honest, I see this movement as, some like flush or remove the weakness of these longs here. The weak longs now are out. We have short inventory, very short inventory, and the market is dealing with that short inventory right now. And the market is opening at the center. Yesterday, we also have higher volume. Right? It was subtle at the opening. It was very subtle here, but it was notable how it closed. Right? Significantly higher, like 25, 27% higher. Now look at this opening here. What's happening here? Really high volume here. I'm curious, I'm wondering if I have this today, right now. This, okay, this how much time? 39, only 10 minutes, right? Only 10 minutes here. 10 minutes here. If this is evidence of anything, okay, this market, the closing of the this period should be way up here. Up here. Right there. Okay. And impressive, right? If that continues just like it did yesterday, this would be something really spectacular today that we have not seen in a while. Way up here, right? Really high volume. Let's see. That's something, for example, that I am looking or watching now, right now. This kind of openings. Look at where this has. Okay, these are this increased volume at the openings are a contract changes event. These days is when the rollover concludes. This is this is unusual. This is very unusual here. We have something here. There is something here. Something is brewing here. What? I don't know. Nasdaq has an inside day from yesterday. We have an inside bar. Guidelines are, go with the breakout of the inside bar, preferably in the direction of the break. On the direction of the trend, right? Look at the highs. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 highs here. Still an inside there. Also, rejection on the spike, rejection with lower prices. Super weak rally. How your volume indicator? Oh, this one. This is New York Stock Exchange Composite total volume. Okay. What Jim has this. If you use these numbers here, this is from yesterday, for example, right? 500,000. The opening was 85,000. If you take these numbers and do the maths, you will have here the percentage that he puts here, right? So far, for example, this could be right now. We might be maybe like 5% higher than yesterday. You can use this or you can use this. I use this because sometimes when there are holidays, there's a really high number here because what this is a program, right? What he does is he check this day with the previous day. But if this is holiday, there's going to be 0 here. That's why I use the New York Stock Exchange Composite volume. It's the same. The numbers I have here, if Jim has, for example, 6.5, I may have 6.2, right? Or 5.9, which is basically the same. For the magnitude of this volume, for this volume here, notice the volume that we have in the overnight. I think like 150 something like that was from the last two periods. Yeah, 830. You have 130 basically. A little bit more than half is the last two periods. Well, you can consider this the market open open here. We got something here. Market just got too short. When the market corrected this, it just got too short here. It's very slow vote. Oh, judging by the difference of volume that we have here, there's a huge volume, man, huge volume here. And this market should be up here, right? We're taking this high right now, taking these highs out, with ease. But it's just so slow, man, so slow. I think we may have chance to take these highs today. I don't know. We can if because look at what happens here, right? I wonder what can happen if the market cannot repair these highs today and tomorrow, because the odds are really favor taking these weak highs up here. It's just so close. When in the market, what happened is while the buying, the movement was very weak to the upside, very mechanical, and carried by very short-term trading. There were no selling. There were no sellers here. The market, every attempt to break that this market had, it just didn't have. It just didn't have it. It just didn't have the power. It didn't have the strength to do it. It's weird, right? This may be very well the opportunity that we have today here. It's very slow, man, very slow here. Now think about the selling that happened here. What traders may think when they see this kind of selling, what they may be doing now, right? And that kind of pressure to the downside can favor or can facilitate the hedging to the upside. Now you just can't buy here into that selling without doing any crazy movement here. Look at this thing. Oh, by the way, where are you? Oh, right there. I forgot I didn't notice it. Really slow market, man. This market is in balance. So far, balance inside balance. It is hard, right? It is hard uh, to do nothing here, just to watch, right, what this market is trying to do or what the market is doing, and try to understand, right, what the heck is going on here, and just be sitting, right, sitting in your hands, not doing anything. Try to think what traders might think now after they see after traders saw the break we have in the morning and the recovery that came after that, there are going to be two sets of traders here, two type of traders. Traders that will be selling in hopes that the market is going to have, is going to break again, and traders that are going to be buying, looking for upside continuation. Right there. Right there. And we may have also a good amount of options that have been bought up here and down here as well. I have no idea, right? I'm just speculating here. If the market closes here, this will end up in zero, going to zero, and this one will go to zero as well. It's just impressive, man. This is I don't know how this is unbelievable. No, I guess unbelievable is not the word. Impressive, right? I am impressed with what happened. I guess I like this job. I guess I like this job. Because when you expect something, it's just the fact that nothing happens when you expect something. You are expecting something really big, for example, and nothing happens. Okay? That is what impresses me. This is just impressive. Another range in crude oil. I don't know how manipulated these markets can be. This market has come back inside this range. Oh, is this a change of trend? Huh. I guess these are also very close to change to end the contract, right? This contract, how much? Yeah, they last like about a month here. Okay, yeah. You have excess here, the lower side. No excess here. Sequential trade, potential sequential trade here, Nasdaq, weak buying, the years buying from the 50s, this high 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Look at Dow, look at the Dow. Dow is opening here at the low. Let's see if this gap can be closed. No, it may come. No. This is. It doesn't. I mean, if this market comes back down here, I don't think this is good. Any good for this market here. Just nothing going on here right now. Nasdaq. So it's impressive how the overnight came down to this trend line here. This trend. What is this trend now? 209, right? 209. 209 is way up here. And this one, it actually took that one a little bit lower. Oh boy, look at where it was bought here. During this day, this market was bought from hard back twice, and now they came just down there. Right? It's just a sign that who is behind. what type of traders are behind these movements. This is why I say this market comes back down here inside this area, inside this range. Boy, this is pretty dangerous, because it also means that the market is coming back inside the last year range too. But it didn't have acceptance though. It didn't have acceptance. Maybe this time it might come back above a little bit higher than this range and be bought from this again. But this is very questionable. Weekly, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 week highs there. Very mechanical buying here, right, on this high too. It's also curious how this market, another break, just was short from the 100 and short from 7% pullback from these highs, and right from the 5,000. Huge amount of contracts here, blocks here at the 5,000, and they are also around the 52, around the 5,200. Look at this. To the right. This market may come back down here to the center of this area and then make another attempt. Yeah, I don't know what the market is going to do, man. Just Alright. 57. Look at this. Judging by this opening here, we expect the market to be way up here, right? It did not came up there, but this volume is significant volume that we have here. Really high volume. I guess that's not it is of relevance only if the market has direction. Okay, that's one thing. We got only less than 3 minutes before this period ends, and this is how much? About 50% higher. There's really good volume here. Okay, there's something else here going on. I was reading yesterday. Let's bring these charts again. I was reading about this meme mania going on here. This can be misleading, okay? Before we have GameStop that has like huge rally yesterday. These meme stocks are back. Look at this. Look at the volume here, 171 million. This is something that also throws a wrench into this volume. Okay. Look at this. Guys, from 16 to 20. And what is the other one? AMC. Look at this, man. Gosh. Look at the volume. No way. 506, almost 600 million here. Damn. or billion. I don't know what is this. 1 million, right? Gosh, man. Only these two stocks. Let's check Apple. Just let's check Apple. How much volume we have yesterday in Apple? Yeah, 71 millions. Right? 71. Apple, right? And have you ever heard of GameStop, for example? How much volume this stock has? 100 and almost 200 millions yesterday. Right? Almost 200. I guess this is okay. I guess this is misleading here. This volume here. I don't think this is relevant. It can be misleading. That's it. Those meme stocks are doing crazy things now, and that's what's maybe causing something here. Some havoc, breaking havoc here. All right. Okay. Now we have something, right? We have. We are just trying to find reasons here for what we do, right? Oh, what's the matter, GameStop? GameStop is a company, really. So let me show you. Let me show you what GameStop is. Okay, GameStop. GameStop news, maps, images. And this store. These are the stores. This little store, right? The same. It's not. It's really big. I mean, McDonald's. What other store? McDonald's is 3 times bigger than this one. It can not 3 times. It can't be the same size. No, but this is all what it is. They sell video games, and that's it. Nothing else. They sell some. They sell screens, keyboards, those stuff too. But you got better places where you can find better hardware, right, and software as well. One of these places is Micro Center, for example. Right? Micro Center is specialized in computers and video games also, and this is way huge, right? Huge. You can compare, for example, GameStop is the size of a ping pong table. Micro Center is stores are the size of the football field, for example, right? There's a huge difference there, for example, right? And way better. And this is just craziness going on here. A squeeze. I was checking, for example, the short. The short size. The short size. There was huge losses that the shorts were having around. The short was. How you say this? The shorts were about 25% the size of the cap of the market. Oh, come on, man. Oh, gosh, I forgot about these names. Come on. The amount of stocks, the amount of stocks GameStop has, and 25% that those ones were shorts, right? And that's a huge. And what probably is happening there is having a short squeeze going on there, and that's, as I say, is okay. Let me see. Bar chart. Oh, let's see. I guess I. Look at this. They are selling, man. AMC is selling. It's adding stocks and still share. This is a dream for any owner, man. This was a bankrupt company, just like Hertz. It was bankrupt, and Look at how, gosh, man. Gosh, what was the short? I guess I can look here, right? If I do, what do I look for? Oh, let's follow this thing. How do I look? Search. Okay, search. Bar chart GME. They may have an offering also. This is huge, man. CME has an offering, and what happens when companies do offerings, this is what they do. I mean, this is something you should know too when you are in this business. For example, let's call back those charts again. Let's change this to daily. For example, daily. Let's do monthly. 3 week. Where's monthly? I don't have monthly. 3 years. Okay, this is Jimmy. Look at this. This is crazy. You didn't see it. You didn't see it. Let's do it. Let's do monthly. Oh, time frame, weekly, month, maximum. Okay, look at this. And this stock went to almost 1,000, and this is a split. I mean, this is an offering. They increased the size. They increased the size of the stocks. The market. Well, this has a name, market cap, or the float, right? The float of the company. They increased the float of the company. And that's why this price is now at 100. Well, they did a split, I believe, 5 to 1, something like that. But this is worthless. This company, and what is happening here? Right? This is a gigantic short squeeze here. Gigantic. And when they do have offerings, is they increase the float, right? Instead of splitting the company, splitting the stocks, one stock now is worth 5. The offering is increases the size, increases the amount, increases the float. Instead, now being the company having 1 million stocks that are worth $1 each one, now it may have 1.5 million stocks. But and how much those are? Okay, I apologize for the break. I don't know what's happening here. My connection, I just lost connection to OBS. I think I'm back now. I hope. And what I was saying is that if I own this company, I just instead of having 1 million stocks, I just add another 500,000, just because I can, right? And I can sell those stocks, not for 50, maybe for 40, for 30, for 20, and that's how I do money. That's how they raise money. That happened with GME, that happened with AMC as well. Look at this, man. This is pure craziness here. What they did here, AMC did not split. This you can see how high this company went. 720. That's crazy. They went from like $3, something like that. That was really cheap. This company was broke, right? And went up all the way up to here. And look at how it is now. No? It went down to $2, right? Just because they were doing splits. I mean offerings. They were doing offerings, not splits. They were doing offerings. And they were just raising money here. No, no, no. I am nobody for the government. Now there's some news. Remember today, Chairman Powell is speaking, has a speech somewhere at 10 a.m. Okay, I think AMC and GameStop and AMC are breaking havoc here over here. I think that's the reason here. Okay, now that's outside. That changes things here. That changes things here. Okay. What is my Nasdaq here? Oh, come on. I want to do something here. Okay. I have a bias to the upside. I was staying early. Now, what I am. Oh, come on. That movement may have already happened here. I was checking this high here as a possible potential area here, but no, this movement is just okay. Nasdaq has balance inside balance. Okay, I want to see what happened with this inside bar in Nasdaq. And inventory is trapped here. This is very short inventory. Now this can be a counteraction to overnight inventory. Oh, there's something else that's happening today. I didn't have this yesterday. When we have rainy days here, there's a lot of trees that can sometimes fall. They just come. I can lose internet anytime. Look at this. This is what I was looking for. I was reading this yesterday. These are huge losses the short sellers are having in GameStop. Oh boy. Okay. Well, what do I do here? Okay. If I have to think what I have to do, I would rather do nothing. There was a story. I really hear about GameStop. I knew about them again yesterday. Yesterday or a couple of days ago, I think. I guess it was yesterday. I was checking Twitter. I read that short squeeze that was going on in GameStop. The losses, the huge losses, man. There's 1.4 billion. And those are hedge funds. They are losing big time there. But that doesn't have an impact in the market. In what we do here, right? They may have an impact here in this volume here, okay? Because they also are in the New York Stock Exchange, and that can be, disrupting this volume here. That also may have had some influence in what happened yesterday here. Right? It made me wonder, because Another thing that I was watching yesterday, it is was just weird. Yeah. Let me show you what I mean. Come on, man. Really? Let me do something. Let me open it. I am opening my. Okay. This is the volume that AES has been having. Right? Let's know it is actually lower and lower, really low volume, right? 1 million is really low here. We have better volume here. Okay, this volume. What? What the heck? I did something wrong here. Did I do something wrong here? 26, 29. Yeah. This is okay. Disregard the date here, because this is last week. I had to fix this. I have to add another one. But look at the volume, really low volume here, and look at previous past days, right? Previous weeks. 1 million is in the lower side, really low. 900 is really low. Okay, but I don't see these ones. I really pay more attention to these. But it is just it gives you an idea what can be happening here, right? Especially this day here. It is not. It is weird. This is just what I'm trying to say. Now I was thinking to do something, right? When I have to do something, I rather don't do anything, right? Because that's a sign that I am looking for a trade. Oh, the thing with rainy days is here in Atlanta, there's a lot of trees everywhere. We don't have sidewalks here. We don't have sidewalks. The tree lines are just like maybe very close to the roads, and sometimes even the branches cover part of the roads. And when we have rain, we also have wind, and these branches just fall, right? And many times they fall over power lines, also these substations as well, that may have these transformers that you have that the power company have. And here the transformers are not in posts, right? Are not up high in posts, but on the ground. They may damage those substations, those part of the grids, and we just lose power. We can lose power. We can lose internet. Maybe the internet companies or cables can be okay, but the power that feeds that that the company may have in some area to manage the internet may go off, and that's why we lose internet sometimes in rainy days. It happens. It's not unusual. Yesterday we also have a rainy day, but I didn't have that. Oh yeah, by the way, yesterday I had some issues too. Okay, I'm going to disregard this. I'm not going to pay attention to this today. We know now there's crazy things going on out there. Nasdaq has this inside bar. Today we have an inside bar as well. Inside. This is balance, inside balance. This perfect balance here. Same thing is going on in the ES. Look at this formation here. Look how it's drying here. The fact that the market rejected lower prices for me is showing some short-term strain here. But still we are inside previous range. Is there other markets like AMC, GME, Apple, Meta we should look at coming back? Not really. Actually, AMC, GME, those are stocks. Those are part of stocks that are called meme stocks. You know, when retail get crazy and start buying, selling, you know, traders that follow price, that traders that are looking to make a fortune quick, just get into those stocks. Remember this year actually has surpassed 2021 in retail activity. Let's call that thing again. These are the ones I remember. GameStop, CME, not CME, AMC. CME is another thing. CME, I mean, Bed Bath & Beyond. This company doesn't exist anymore. It's being liquidated. You know, look at this craziness that goes here. I don't remember more what other there was. You know, what the time you got this thing. Look at the volume, for example, right? Normal volume, really low volume, 27 million, close to nothing here. And these days, this time here, look at how much volume you have. 300, 400 million, that is just impressive. Hertz, I think Hertz doesn't exist anymore. Wow, look at this. The activity, look at this volume here, for example. How much? 26 million? And that's nothing. It was way more than that. I don't remember what else. Cost, I mean, cost something? Yeah. I mean, the same thing, right? The same thing is happening here. These are meme stock, right? These companies have nothing, right? There's somebody just come back and start to buy here, and the frenzy starts, right? Yeah, now we're going back to this area, and all the back holders from this time, now they use this time. Oh, finally, I am back. They sell, right? They were trapped here. Well, these loans are trapped. They start sell here. Something impressive was also Kodak. Kodak. Oh, come on. Yeah, there's no Kodak anymore. What? Oh, okay. Eastman Kodak. Look at this, man. This was even more, way more than that. Time frame, maximum bulb. Look at this. Look at it. Can you believe this, right? Look at the volume that it has. 260 million, okay? And look at the volume that we have the next 1, 2, 3, 4 years, right? This was during during Trump presidency, administration, during the Trump administration. They announced that they were going into the pharmacy business, something like that, right? And the stock just shoot up to, we can see here the crazy. Let's see. Yeah. I guess I'm missing something here. Oh, I'm missing something here. Oh, look at that, my cow. God damn it. No, I cannot trade today. I cannot trade here. Russian I cannot trade my platform. It's too risky. I got the same problem again that it did not reflected my entry. It did not reflect my entry. This stock has a split. It wasn't 319. It went all the way to 800. Yeah. 800 bucks. They have a split like 20 to 1? Well, I don't know. Okay, this. Look at the craziness that this is. Oh boy, man. Look at the volume. No, look at the volume we have. 168 millions, right? And what we have here, right? Almost 1 billion, right? Very close to 1 billion, 800 million. This is just unbelievable here. Okay. This is gigantic short. I guess this hedge fund, I don't know the name of this hedge fund. I guess they lost like 2 billion. Well, this was when Robin Hood also. There's a lot of manipulation here. You know, Robin Hood at that time halted. You know, didn't allow their users to buy. The only thing that they can do was sell. So what the heck? what kind of broker, what kind of company you are if you don't allow your customers to do anything? If they are crazy, so let it be, right? This is not for you. It's not your decision, right? To not allow your customers to sell, buy. If you are into this business, why you do that? Why you get into in first place, right? That day, Robinhood lost a lot of credibility, and that's why I don't know how much. Oh, how much that stock is doing. Oh yeah, look at that. This is what happened to Robinhood. You know, this was, I believe, this is the initial offering. Have some rally and then it just was killed, man. Oh, the Donald Trump also was having, you know, this is very, oh my God, they went all the way down to 5. Gosh. Oh. Okay. Alright, who cares about that? Now we have a breakout of the inside bar, right? Breakout the balance. This is breakout the balance. That's why I wanted to do something in Nasdaq. There is a breakout of balance. Now these highs have been checked. But Nasdaq looked like the weakest one, the weakest market. The strongest was Dow. Nasdaq actually, you know, and look at what is happening here after this movement, right? After the movement, we have, you know, what message is delivered here. We have this. This is a different day than yesterday. Yesterday I was doing short-term trades, very short-term trades. This is different today. This is different. Okay, my mind is going towards, is switching towards develop traders today, develop trades today. Oh, regarding you ask about the relevance of these stocks. This AMC, GameStop, that doesn't impact the market. You may have something here in volume that can be misleading, right? Can mislead because that's how can I call this? If I'm going to call it, that would be trash volume, right? Like junk volume, rather junk volume. The other ones like Apple, Meta, sometimes it's worth to keep an eye on those ones as well, especially because the weight that those stocks may have in Nasdaq. Right now, tech is kind of like it doesn't have, it's not as relevant as it was a couple of weeks or months ago. But sometimes for example, Nasdaq can be holding a rally, can be holding value by a trend, right? And suddenly there's a change in Apple. If Apple was breaking, Apple, for example, may start a rally, right? And that's the thing. That's a catalytic that Nasdaq can use, for example, to squeeze the shorts, right? And since indexes also just as stocks, sometimes they trade come on. With sympathy, you may have a similar move in the ES, for example, right? Maybe they just have nothing. And just because Nasdaq starts a rally, Nasdaq and the ES can do the same thing as well. All right. Let me check these calls were, how much they were? They were like 6, right? 6, they went down to 2. How much are those ones now? 265, they are 4.7. And we were talking in the morning that how this market can close inside this range, in a day that is just short of, we are just one day before the big number. What are the odds, right? That these calls here and puts here close worthless today. Let me check these markets again. Oh, Chairman Powell is speaking at Foreign Bankers Association. Look at this. Do you see that? Now, come on, man. What can do we have excess here? Is this market too long now? First, I don't want the market to come back inside this range, much less inside this one. That wouldn't be that good there. It's still an inside day. When we were having this rally here, I got a long here. I got a long somewhere in here. Somewhere in here because it was breaking out of this inside bar. Then it took this and my long just disappeared. Right? I just couldn't see it. I didn't do anything. I just couldn't see it. God damn. That's really dangerous. I know by watching the chart that I was positive, but just it's too dangerous, my friend. You know, and this is something that I have to. That's one of the things that I have to deal with, right? Here in Alanda, this kind of things are part of the trade, right? Part of my reality. Okay. It's coming back inside this too. I don't want it. Continuation. I mean, this is no good here. This is no good here. This is no good here. It's no good here. I got a short. I short in Nasdaq. I move my stop. I move my stop somewhere down here. Okay. This is not good. You can keep going lower. This is not good. This is not good. Seems like we are going to we have now this side is this opposite side is the potential now. All right. All right. Now hardback has been taken. This one has been repaired. Did you notice how tempo changed here? It stopped here, and now it's different, right? This is a good area, you know. The traders that were going taking this market high, this is a good area for them to go. Oh boy. Oh my God, gosh, man, look at this, man. Look at this. Gosh. Oh boy. Can you make up your mind here? That's the thing, right? It's still an inside day here. Nothing has changed. We have a balance. All right. I was stopped out here. I got short somewhere in here. Don't remember. Well, it was 53, I believe. And close at 26. Where's 26? 26? 326. Where's 326? Way up here, right? When I thought this might be something here to, you know, that this traders can take this market back up high here from this area. And now you just can see, and you just see the market going in the direction of trade. I said, oh boy, I should have kept, but you know, I didn't have a plan here. And I saw this is not good. Market coming back inside here, not good. This is not good. Coming back inside here, so maybe there could be something here to the downside, but still market is going higher. Okay, it all has to say with Chairman Powell. All right. Okay, but I have this. I have from Financial Jews. If you check your Financial Jews, I have this notification. Is what Chairman Powell have said. It looks like it will take longer to get inflation confidence. Just that, right? Just that. This is news related. What we are watching here, witnessing here, news related. When it is news related, something like that, this is just a knee-jerk reaction the market has to what Chairman Powell is saying, and you know, it can what you gain or lose there, it can be the market just can't take that one back really easy. You know, sometimes during the same period or maybe the next period, or sometimes maybe even the same day. Okay, I couldn't take advantage of this break here, but I did something to the downside here. Okay, I said just after I said this can be a day where I was watching towards developed trades. Just after I said that, we were just talking about that. It's unbelievable, man. It's unbelievable. But that's I remain. I still have a bias to the upside, short-term bias, because the rejection of the overnight spike was quite notable there. Yeah. We have a rotational day. No, rotational day, inside day, the also rotation and chop are high. Perfect balance. This is an inside day, inside day here. Now, the breakout balance has failed here. That thing targets the opposite side of the balance. When the market breaks balance, you have a 2 days balance. This is an inside the breakout balance. If this fails, you can put this on the side as a potential destination. Now, the next thing I have to monitor in this market, for example, is the breaking, of one time frame higher. The market is still one time frame higher. The emotional trades, the traders that were buying this market now are out. This is an occasion. If this market comes back and keeps going higher, there's another different set of longs here, maybe stronger ones. The ES has. We were talking about how this ES actually have taper on the lower side. Alright, taper, which maybe look at this. Now let's check those options. How much those options are now? Just as out of curiosity. This were, when this market was up here, these were, I guess, the $4, something like that. And now there are 2 points, just as much as they were when the market has this break. All the way down here, early in the morning, there were 2 points as well. And now they are way up here, and still 2 points. That's why trading options is not something that I would suggest to somebody that is starting, because it requires more. You can get away from you really fast too. It is a little bit more sophisticated. You need to have a kind of like a deeper understanding of the market. It can be very tricky. If you want to do options, what I suggest is, if you want a paper trade, maybe take notes. Okay, I buy this now. For example, I buy 1.7. Okay, and take note 1.7. Right. Do that for at least, depending. I would suggest no less than 4 months doing that. 4 to 6 months. To get familiar. With this thing. And what I'm doing here is, this is just today. Just trying to take advantage of the volatility that we may have today. I don't have anything here for tomorrow. Right? But the other thing could be maybe Friday. But those ones are more expensive. Tomorrow, for example, these options, this 52.65 are, oh boy, look at that. That's, boy, 52.65. Oh, my bad, 52.65. These are tomorrow's, okay? 16 points. $52.65. and this is Friday. The same options, different expiration. This is Friday, 22, 16, 2. And also, the amount of trading that these options, this on the day options that have expiration day, the current trading session, these options represent about 60%, right? More than 50% of the total options, the total volume of the option market. That's an impressive amount of short-term trading that's going on here too. This is very, very short-term trading. These are retail that is doing a lot of things here. These companies are always looking, to attract money some way, somehow, right? CME, the Chicago Mercantile Exchange, has added. They used to be only Fridays, for example. Then they did Monday and Wednesday, and now they have every day. Right? The market changed it. The market changed it like 1 or 2 years ago when they added this daily. They are looking towards doing 24 hours trading as well, and that will be, if they do that, that will be a significant change as well. If they can do that, that will be a significant change in the market. Sure. I am flat. I don't have anything here. I move my stop as the market keep breaking. When the market get down here, I move a stop. I guess I moved it too close. I don't remember where I moved a stop. And the market did something else and I did come back, and then you just have another break. Something else that I check, is when I start to see this kind of I don't care about the numbers, right? But when I see accumulation like this, like something like that, something like this, is I see that as a potential. I guess I say this before, as a potential end of the movement, right? Or if there is something, right? Or if there is nothing going on, that can be an area that can be a magnet for the market, right? When the market goes higher or the market goes lower, or something coming out of that area. We got good volume today, actually. How many periods? We have 3 periods. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. We have 10s. 10,000, 10,000, 10,000 here, 10,000 here as well. So this area is having, we have accumulation in this area here. No bad real here, which is right on top of, just right on top of previous days. And look at this. Value is higher, moving higher, just slightly higher. But did you see how this market liquidated the longs here? You got longs coming, I guess this is market getting too long and now has been liquidated or rebalanced. And the context, if you zoom out, let's remove these ones and this one and this one. Now we have balance here. This gap can be support here. There's something here. There's something going on here too. Now I was checking before reading about GameStop. I was checking this volume. I was thinking, oh, there is something going on here, right? The potential here that there can be something here, and I had this bias here to the downside. because the accumulation of the volume. Why? I'll tell you why I had that. All right, because the volume, the buy-in that came here, came here, came here, came here, came here. Notice how this keeps going by higher and higher and higher. Here, right? This buy-in here was different. It was different than the buy-in that was happening down here. Right? That's happening down here. I say, I mean, if I am going to buy a market, where am I going to buy? When the market is breaking or the market is rallying? And that's one thing, right? If I have power to do that. So probably there could be some hedging going on here, based on what we may have tomorrow, today and tomorrow. Right? I was watching those charts as well, and just based in this volume. Okay, that's why I had this bias to the downside, but that changes, right? That changes when I have an understanding about what's happening with GameStop or those meme stocks. I know these meme stocks are always going to be there, right? But the volume that came is different today, and I mean yesterday and before yesterday. It's just huge volume, right? And that's when okay, this can be, we understand today that this can be misleading, right? This can be misleading. Also, the weakness that we have in the upper side, this market can go in either direction. Actually, the market can go in either direction here, right? Trying to have those contradicting thoughts or those contradicting beliefs in your mind is something that I want to achieve as well, right? Having two different beliefs living inside my brain at the same time. And usually when you have those things is when you are witnessing the action of two different time frames. And one short-term time frame can be doing one thing, a bigger time frame can be doing the opposite thing. Which one is doing what? I have no idea. The only thing that I can do is speculate. Right? I can also listen to Jim, trust in him, trust what he says, because he has a better understanding of the market. He has inside information as well. He has friends, acquaintances that are still in the market, right? I believe Arthur Cushing is. He may know. They may be friends with Arthur Cushing as well. He doesn't mention names, but by the descriptions of the people, I think Arthur Cushing is maybe some of his friends too. Now, in hindsight, right, this was an opportunity here, but it was just that, just short term, right? Remember, I say I was looking towards treating this day as a day where I can, and I start looking the day and to take developed traders. And as soon as I say that, just a minute after I say that, an anchor trade. This is not a developed trade, because for a developed trade, I should be still here. It's not that. It wasn't that. And also, it wasn't my market. It wasn't the ES. I was watching this market in particular. Yeah? Not this market, because here we have balance. There's a rotational high here. Here we have a breakout balance. The breakouts to the upside. all right? And if the market comes back inside the range, the potential here is I won't say big, but Nasdaq has a tendency to overshoot, right? Now, these two markets are different now. We have a rotational market here, and this market is still one time frame higher. Right? It's still one time frame. Unless this market takes this high, this low out, this is still a breakout to the upside. Is weakening, it has signs that there is potential failure here, but it still don't have that, right? And probably what's happening tomorrow has something to do with that. Who want to be super short or super long in this market just one day before the events? Now, what we were having before is in days like this, when big news events were in the deck, one day previous, we have these huge swings. Market really shooting to the moon or breaking really hard before the event. And that was something unusual, right? Because the day previous usually is something like we are watching today. It's a slow day, very thin day, right? Very thin. Then there is nothing here, nothing happening, very flat, nothing going on. Nothing going on. All right? But this, unpredictable, we are in a business that has a specific characteristic, right? This is very competitive activity and has a very peculiar thing, which is uncertainty. We deal with the uncertainty here. The business is uncertain. Anything can happen at any given moment in time. And we have this meme stock mania coming back to the market. How long it's going to last? I have no idea. Something also that has helped. I got this guy. I guess I mentioned this before too. What's the name? Anthony Kruder. Yeah, I mentioned this. This is really nice. Okay, he has an opinion. He posts an opinion. Okay. By the way, you can. I guess he has a link here to. Yeah. I guess. Yeah. Yes. This is the Discord that he has a business there too. Right. That is, if you click that link, you'd have this. He called himself Daily here. I have a notification every day. I got this. This is his opinion. He tries different. He uses Bollinger Bands a lot. And sometimes when before in the past, I used to read this when I get lost, when I feel like I'm lost. I like to hear somebody else's, or what other people is thinking as well. Now, I don't want to read him before, just after the day is over, right? Today I have read his comment. We were pretty much in the same page here, thinking the same, right? We see the same things, but he's different. He's a different trader. That's what we need to understand, right? What kind of trader you are. because otherwise, if you don't know yourself, what you will do, you will jump from one trade, from one guy, one trader to another, to another, to another, looking for that magic, right? That magic indicator, that magic thing that will fix, that will give you light, to bring light to your life as a trader. Look at this, yeah. Look at this. God, interesting here. The market had a chance here of keep or build value, keeping this distribution, right? But the fact, well, this is just too much retracement here that market has had. We have a breakout, but the retracement, the break that follows, is just too much. There's a lot of uncertainty right now. I think some of these, I think these ones are fixed now. But if I check my daily, if I check my dailies here, this is not too much really in the daily time frame. Just look at this area here. This is the I'm going to highlight. This is the potential area where the stops are, right? From this, if there's anything serious here, the market may break and come back to this and keep trading higher here. I base it on the daily, and not technically, these highs now have been repaired. This one. Now check this out. While the market, while Nasdaq is buying, where it's selling, right? It's buying from this day high, selling from this day high. Very mechanical here. Buying from high back. Come on, man. Now, trading these days can be really hard. Really hard. It look easy. They look easy when you talk about these days. But that's the thing, right? It are not easy. Are anything but easy. Why I say that you need to have a strategy. You need to know yourself. You need to have some market understanding. Is, for example, by the time, and this happened to many people, right? By the time I say, for example, I was short somewhere. I don't know where I was short, but I was short somewhere in this area, all right? By the time I say short, the market was lower, right? And if somebody that is listening is waiting for a signal, somebody, he is going short, I'm going to be short. It can be the difference, right? If you don't have the understanding, by the time I'm explaining why I'm going short, why I'm taking short or a long, what is the view, what is the strategy, where I go short, what needs to happen. I am riding the movement, I am riding what is happening at this moment in time. This can be a short squeeze, it can be a long liquidation, it can be a developed trade, it can be an anchor trade. What is happening here, right? What I'm doing. By the time I explain, for one thing, the trade can be over. For another thing, it can be too late to join. It can be too risky. Not too late, but too risky to follow, right? You may be doing the opposite thing as well, but you need to have your own, the base, right? You need to have your own view of the market, base it on what, right? Why I'm doing this, what needs to happen. What is the potential of this trade? What is the risk? Do I have a location? What is happening? Okay, what can I do here? Right? Because things like this may happen. For once, I saw the market breaking here. I'm feeling like, oh boy, I'm really stupid. Why I close, right? Why I close? I was following something. I have something. I decided to move my stop to do something, right? Because I perceived the risk was increasing. Now that the market has come back, what is this, my entry point? Or around my entry point? Or maybe higher than my entry point? I don't look that stupid now, right? Oh, I am a genius, I close. No, those things are, we have to be able to not let those feelings to catch, because you will feel bad, you may feel too bad, or you may feel too good. And what happens is those things, those emotions will get in your mind and will not let you see what the market is doing. Right? You made a trade, the peg is over. You place a trade, that's all. You want to re-enter the same trade, that's different, just the context, the setting, the mindset, re-enter the same trade, and or placing another trade with circumstances that may look the same but are different. But I am saying, if I see the chart, it will be the same. But the mindset is different. Because once one trade is over, it's over. Right? I don't look for the same trade again. The conditions are different because the market has changed. From one moment to another, the market has changed. If I'm going to do another trade, it is another trade. Okay? Once a trade is closed, let's move on to the next one. When the next one is going to happen, I have no idea. Right? Early today, we were talking about that how I wanted to do something. Right? I have a bias, I wanted to do something. And, this happened live. Huh? It is happening live. And then I realized, oh boy, if I'm looking to do something, if I feel like I need to do something, I am looking for a trade. I'm looking for a trade. I'm trying to trade. And that's not how trade works. At least it doesn't work for me. I'm looking for a trade. I will find a trade. And there are good odds that it's going to be a bad trade. For once, when I went to sleep yesterday and when I woke up today, I have no intentions to do anything today. I have made 2 trades today. One was a long and another one was a short. Well, I get the long. Oh, the long was breaking, was the breakout of this range. And I decided to close. I decided to close because I was having problems with my platform. I didn't see. I didn't see the trade. Once I got a trade here, I didn't see it here. I was looking where this trade is, huh? Because when I see it, I got this turns blue, and that's why I know where I am, right? And I can place my stop if I don't have any, or I can move my stop, or move my because if I enter with a bracket, I may move my stop and my bracket, move my stop and the potential target here. How this works, for example, I'm going to do something here, something small, A3, okay. For example, okay, this is risky, buy here, what do I do? If I buy here, no, I don't want to do that. I have doubts now. I may go long. I don't want to go long. But this happens. You know how this works, right? I hit here. I don't know if I hit here or hit here. No, it has to be. I hit here. if I want to go long, the market has to go down here long, and as soon as I do that, I will see. I actually see where the stops are, where the stops and the targets are. I can just move that here. All right, it is 11:10. Unless you have any questions, I guess I'm going to call it a day. Let me know if you want. If you, I don't have anything here. I don't have anything here. I may I may use Discord. I may move to Discord and do the rest over there if you want it. Look at this. People are trading in simulated environments, claiming they are the best. Futures traders while best futures traders, while other people are purchasing meme stocks, thinking they. Oh, by the way, yesterday, uh, I saw the parents of this kid. Well, it's not a kid anymore; it's an adult now. Uh, he has success. He had success buying these meme stocks, crypto things, right? And he's, I mean, the worst thing that can happen to you when you start trading is to be successful. To not to be successful, to win big the first time you start trading, because that gives the fans the false belief that you are good, right? And this is really hard. This is a super hard business here. And you say a lot. You can learn a lot about a person by the things the person says. By the things that rather the person doesn't say than the things that they say, right? And the guy now is not doing that anymore, and I don't wanna dig deeper, right? But I think I have to believe that he has good odds that are not doing good now. Are doing really. No, but because what can happen is you just you do fine, you do great 1 year, and the next year is really bad day, really bad year. You lose all that you have gained, and then more. I always recall this guy. I was talking to him when I was in this one of these chat trading rooms, and he has a good job, 6 figures job, and 1 year he made like $70,000 trading. He was upset because he has to pay taxes, whatever, a lot of taxes. And the next year, when I just kind of like, because I guess it was the week when I met him, and his group of friends. He lost everything. He lost everything and more in one trade. So he lost like 80 and $90,000 in one trade because he was convinced. He was absolutely sure that the Nasdaq was going to have a breakout or something like that. And he was long over the weekend. And then, you know what happened, the market break and never came back to his position. And he held and he held and he held, until he couldn't hold anymore and closed it. Right? Well, it took only one trade. It takes only one trade, right, to take away all the gains that he has during 1 year. Right? And he was at that stage, right? He was getting crazy. His son also was trading. His son was calmer. They were trading candlesticks, and you can see the craziness. Now, he was working, and he traded while he was working. He went short at the lowest of the days, and he went long at the highest of the days. And sometimes he has success, winning trades. He has these wins, right? They were not small, like $800, $1,200 win, but the losses were bigger than that when he has the losses, right? And what I recall is he telling us or talking about, okay, this is good, right? This is a good trade. I made a good trade. I just need 1,000 more trades like this to do to recover, to recover what I lost, right? From that point, right, man, you can say that he was a danger to himself. Nothing good can come out of that. And I'm not saying that he didn't make it good, because I lost contact. I just decided that I cannot be around such guys. They can be cool guys. Actually, they were really cool guys. But I cannot be around, because what happened, you just get involved with the mindset of them, and you can become one of them. That's something I was trying to get away from. I just tried to get away from it. I decided to leave. But I remember those things. I was using Market Profile at the time. I was Jim Dalton at the time. All right. Okay. I'm closing the day here. I wish you a wonderful day. If you have any questions, please. What I will do, I will update the information that I have in Twitter here. I have updated the information I have here. I guess I will put here the links to YouTube, to Twitch, or any question that you might have. Just you can use this to direct message. All right. I hope you have a wonderful day. Stay safe. See you tomorrow. Bye bye.